Hey everyone, I'm Mike Spinosa with Unleashed Technologies, and I'm here today. My guest is Mike from Maryland MEP. It's nice to have you here today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, and welcome to MEP's offices here in Columbia.
I was about to say, this is my favorite location because you're right next to the Stanford Grill.
Best restaurant in Howard County for sure.
So I'm going to ask you these questions. If you don't answer perfectly, everyone will know. Let's do it.
No pressure.
Every digital journey seems different for each manufacturer. Describe the variety of digital experiences for manufacturers, and what drives those unique experiences. Your response.
I think in Maryland, that statement that every digital journey is different really holds true.
Okay.
Because we have companies that are selling direct to consumer products. We have companies that are selling solely to businesses. We have companies that are maybe just a little piece of a larger supply chain, right? They might be making a part for the F-35.
Right.
And so how they approach those customers and how they approach those markets really drive their digital presence and what they're doing with that digital presence. Is it just web facing? Is it tied into their ERP systems? Is it tied into their inventory management systems? So I think each one is really unique in how they're tackling that challenge.
So with that being said, what trends are you seeing in the digital space?
So we are seeing manufacturers start to pay attention to their digital presence, right? They're starting to pay attention to the technologies that are out there that are going to help move their businesses forward. Whether that's more tightly integrated supply chain, whether that's direct to their customers and how their customers are accessing their products or configuring their products or accessing the options that are available. We're seeing manufacturers start to tie these pieces together so that the ordering all the way through the production process, through the inventory and the logistics side is more tightly integrated so that the individual at the business is able to manage all that from a single platform.
Talk to me about the mindset of manufacturers when it comes to websites and digital platforms.
I think there are a number of manufacturers that are really forward thinking. They're out in front, right? They want to be the ones that are pushing the envelope. They want to be the ones that are integrating new technologies. They want to have a really strong presence, and they've adopted some of the social media channels or some of the web and the branding channels. And then I think there are some that are more reactive that are looking for the business case for it, right? This isn't the way we've always done business. We've sold parts through catalogs or we've sold through our distribution channels. And so for those companies and those individuals, it's really about educating them on how they can get a good ROI by making these investments.
It's funny because the case for that is made by making that investment. It's made by moving in that direction. And I think what's going to happen over time is that the folks that are reactive are going to see the value through others. They're going to see the growth of those organizations. They're going to see how having that positive image and making those platforms helps their organization grow. Because right now, in my opinion, technology is coming for manufacturing in a big way. So one way or another, we're all going to get on the train.
And it's coming fast, right? It's coming faster than it has ever before.
Absolutely. What do manufacturers need to consider when planning for their digital roadmaps?
I think the manufacturers need to consider how the sales are conducted, right? How the business is conducted and how that's changing. We do a lot of work with small businesses and second and third generation businesses where mom or dad are maybe retiring out of the business and the son or the daughter are taking that over. And what we see there is there's a little bit of conflict of how business has always been done and what that next generation wants to do with technology, right? So it's, they can't necessarily rely on dad's relationship with the distributors anymore. So they have to use technology to get into new markets or break into new verticals. And so I think the manufacturers that are looking at what those changes might be and how those changes are going to impact their business are the ones that are really positioned for growth.
All right. Well, it's great to speak to you today. And I know you're a Jets fan. Nobody's perfect. I love beating the crap out of you regular season. You're going to turn around. But in the meantime, September 16th, we're doing a panel discussion. Is that right?
I'll even come back and spend some more time with a Patriots fan if I have to.
That's amazing. September 16th at the Country Club, we're going to be doing amazing panel discussion where we're talking about technology and all kinds of things. We hope everybody can join us.